Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, everybody, once again to the Overexplained Let's Play of Satisfactory here on my channel. How are you doing it today? Don't answer. I can't hear you. Let's just jump straight back in. This time I will caveat before we load the game, I will caveat that we have done a bit of stuff off camera. Not because I felt like there was pressing need to do it necessarily, it's just I wanted to play it some more in between and I didn't have the beans to record. So we did a few little things, and we'll have a look at those as a first order of business, I guess. What did we do last time? The big thing we did was we fixed our power situation. So maybe we'll go and have a look at that first. I made a little change. Look, I've coloured the fix-it type buildings. I figured because like this sink actually is a fix-it thing, it should be fix-it colours, so it is. And ditto this thing. So the space elevator and fix-it, I added them as like we've got a fix-it swatch as the last swatch here. So anything that's official fix-it building can be transformed like that. I also, you can just tell from looking at my body, I've updated my character so that at least I'm in keeping with our nice green and pink colour scheme as well. But yeah, one of the first things we did was I added a bunch more sort of ramps and stuff down to this bit just to make it a bit more interesting and easy to navigate. But I've increased the size of our power, so we've now actually got double what we had before. So if we go over here, I can climb up here, we can have a nice look from above. But yeah, this side, I couldn't quite mimic the layout. It wouldn't fit because of these conveyor belts. It wouldn't fit nicely anyway, so I just winged it and I just stuffed them in. So we've got 6 extra power stations in there now, which is great. Everything is completely rammed with goodies. As you can see, all the belts are full and not moving of solid biofuel. If we do that, so I've got 238 in there. It's not a huge amount. That's only about 1 and a bit stacks. But it's ticking up all the time. We've got so much. I think even the wood and the leaves are just backing up. They're taking ages to get processed. So I think we're completely fine on power for now. Nothing to worry about. Let's head back over this way. What else did we do off stream? I did some other stuff. I made some notes just to try and remind myself. Oh, I balanced a bunch of stuff as well. Yes, so we'll go and have a look at that real quick too. So by that, what I mean is I came back and I've just done a bit of underclocking on some of these things so that they should be running at a smoother power wattage now. So So this guy, look, is only running at 12% at the moment to feed this because he only needs 15 per minute to feed this one thing of rods, which is being split in a more tidy way over to rod storage and to screw storage. So they're all running nice and sort of peak efficiency now. These guys were already running efficient. I did the same for the concrete as well, so he's just running nice and smooth. I think over here we did do one extra thing. So on the copper I did tweak the timings, but we've also added at the far side here, you can see I've added on hastily with a couple of extra foundations just chucked underneath it. One more constructor who's making copper sheets for us. So, and I've tweaked the smelters and the miners at the back just so they're giving exactly the right amount. So now hopefully our power line should be a lot flatter, than it was before. So we're still peaking up and down a little bit. I'm not sure what's actually making that happen, but this is a much more acceptable range of movement, I think. You can see now we're up to 360 power, so that's looking pretty good. I also did a bit of a run around just to get some resources. You see, actually, it looks really bald up there now. I've cut most of the trees down up there. I think it's completely cleared out, and I think up here I might clear up there as well, because I think the first thing, the loose plan for today, is to get a couple of things crafted. So if we look at, we'll just stand here and look at our parts list, I think. So at the moment, we have automated, the last time we automated reinforced iron plates and they need an assembler to do that. What I'd like to try and do today is automate some of the other stuff that needs assemblers, like rotors, I believe, and modular frames and smart plating. So we need, looking at this, we need reinforced plates and we need rotors to make smart plating, and he's our first objective up here, look. So I think we'll focus on maybe getting rotors set up. Then we'll get smart plating set up, and then I'll come back and do modular frames after that, because they're quite complex as well. Look, they need some reinforced iron plates and rods. So we're only producing a very small amount of reinforced plates at the moment. I think like 3 a minute or something it was. So let's have a look at that real quick just to remind ourselves. Oops. Come on. Can't wait to get bigger jumps. That's something else, actually. We'll talk about that in a second. So this guy's running at 100% still. Lovely. But yeah, we're making 3.333 at the moment. And I think our smart plates need some. They need, how many? 2 per minute. And modular frames need 3 per minute. So even if we got this guy, if we got this thing running at 5 per minute, which is the maximum I think the recipe lets you do, at 100%, we then have no spare. So that's going to be an interesting problem. So what I might do is we can leave this one running as just our storage. So this is where I come to grab these things when I need them for building, because you need them for later buildings and newer conveyor belt types and stuff like that. So we definitely need some of those stocking up. So maybe we'll have to just make a new reinforced plates factory just to drive those modular frames and the smart plates. So that's going to be interesting. But cool. Okay. Just looking at my house, did I do anything else off camera? Deforestation. Oh, I crafted a bunch of, I did craft just a bunch of these frames and rotors so that we can build without being impeded. I just manually sort of left that doing while I was making a cup of tea. So, Grant, where shall we begin? I think we'll begin then by going for rotors, shall we? Oh, there was one more thing I wanted to mention actually. Let's just have a quick look at that. So I was talking about jumping higher. So once we've got the plates and rotors being created, I'm going to go and try and find some quartz, I think, because I really want to get these blade runners that we've got a preview of here that let us just run and jump better. So we definitely want to try and get those today if we can. So yeah, that's a big list of stuff to do. And what I might actually do to help keep us on track is let's use our to-do list, and we're just going to write 3 notes for ourselves. One is going to be rotors. Then it's going to be smart plates, and then the last one is going to be silica for legs. That's what we'll write. There we go. So there's our little list done. So hopefully that's just going to keep us on point and let's not get too distracted. So okay, we just talked about setting up some rotors. So let's have a look at rotors themselves and see what we need to get rotors on the go. So, rotor factory needs 20 iron rods per minute and 100 screws per minute. That's a lot. Okay. So we've got this little bit here just sitting unused at the moment. So maybe we're just going to start this here. It might encroach on the space that we've taken up over this side. And this whole sort of little supply, this is just our general supply production over here. We might have to bin some of this and move it around a bit soon. I am worried we're going to run out of room. And I'm thinking we're going to have to expand probably up onto one of the, at the top up here. I think that's probably the most sensible thing to do. We could move our general storage production can go up on this side, and I think the smart plating might have to go up on top of here. And we'll ferry up some of this stuff up to there. We're going to have to start spreading out because this little enclosure here is not going to be big enough. So we're going to start expanding, I think. Okay, so how do we even begin to do this? So let's first of all get some more blow down, and we'll just see if we can squeeze it in a similar sort of footprint to the one we've got next door without going too much further out. So we'll try and do some clever stacking again. Oh, look at that, it's very close. How close are we? Ooh. Okay, so that's going to be our limit we're going to impose on ourselves, because again, when we repurpose this section here, we can just extend this floor or maybe rotate it and make it face the cliff direction a bit better, and we'll see how we get on. But okay, so we've done this first part. Let's just throw a little foundation up here and do a ladder so we can climb up nice and easy. And we'll go and start looking from above and try and figure out what we can do. Oh, that didn't quite go where I thought it would. Get up here. Oh, curses. Curses. Let's do one more block. A little bit ugly, but it's temporary, lads. It's temporary. We can live with that. Just didn't want to do it too much over the space that we're going to now be building in. So, we're going to need an assembler to make the rotors. And I think what we'll try and do is a similar sort of layout to how we did this one, where we pass the stuff around, do a couple of smelters, pass it up to another floor, and deal with it that way. The only problem is... Oh, I did decorate this place. I don't know if you've noticed. We've sort of made this look a bit nicer. I've put some railings on the top. There's a ladder climbing up to the top. We've got a whole little ramp coming up and some little railings on this floor as well. So at least you don't fall to your death inside the mine. Oh, God, like that. Let's get back up and we'll have another go at that. So, this time, due to the fact that we had a bit of trouble getting these constructors to fit nicely last time, maybe we'll try and do it thinking about that first. So if the only thing is I've put these walkways here and I think they're going to cause us issue, you know. We might have to delete them. That's weird how it's snapping to sort of halfway through the walkway. Interesting. So I might actually, even though I only built this not very long ago, let's get rid of that for now. And we're probably going to just extend this like this instead. And for now, I'm just going to build straight through this guy, and we won't worry about that too much. And we'll make it look pretty at the end. Let's just see how much floor space we've got to get our constructors in. And we'll remind ourselves, so let's look. How many do we need? 20 per minute and 100 per minute, and that's going to give us 4 per minute. I just want to have a very quick look at this. We can look at this one here, look. So we only needed 2 per minute for our smart plating. So that's not too bad. What it's actually making me think is we could maybe use the output of these two factories, since they're right next to each other, to do smart plating. And maybe we just chuck the smart plating even on top or back here somewhere. And then I'll make a new reinforced plates for just my personal use sort of thing. And we'll redo all of our personal supply and we'll put it up on top of that thing or something. I don't know, we'll figure that out. So, okay. So, what do we need for rotors again? We need 20 iron rods and 100 screws. Now, that's quite a tricky amount because we don't make this much stuff. I think we're going to need 2 constructors because we've got that new recipe for screws. That makes 50 a minute, so that's quite useful. And then that would need 25 iron ingots a minute. So we've easily got that. These are pure, we've got pure iron nodes, so we should have plenty of iron available. And then the rods, was it rods we need as the other one? So we make 15 per minute by default on that. So we could have 2 constructors at 10 each that would make enough. Or we can have 1 constructor and overclock it. So really, it is looking like we need 4 constructors, which is very tight on the space we've got here. But not impossible. I think if we face them this way, over this side, come on, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and we can have these 2 making the screws, these 2 making the, whatchamacallit, what's the other things we need? Rods. So you can just both feed into this. Merger. And then that can just go into a thing that will feed downstairs into the, what's it called? Assembler. So let's just pop him right in front of there. Actually, we can make it quite neat and tidy up here. And then we'll do exactly the same thing over this side. In fact, can I make this a little bit more walkable? This ceiling feels very high. We just pop these here. I can just jump up here to do my building. There we go. So we'll copy this layout over this side. And I'll put him nice and close like that. Just connect that up. That one up. And we'll make another little conveyor hole there. I do love the middle collector copy. It's so useful. This isn't looking great, but at the moment I'm just going to ignore it. We'll just pretend it's just a weird machine, I think. So those guys are going to be passing goods downwards. Why is he not? There we go. Yeah, it's strange it doesn't automatically detect the direction sometimes. It does bug me. Right, so let's just set these guys to make iron rods at 10 per minute. 66.666, we love that. No, Rob, use copy and paste. We don't need to manually set everyone. So we can remember we can copy and paste the settings between machines, very useful. Then we want on here, we're going to do our cast screws. And we'll leave that just at 100% because we need 100 of them. So that's pretty good. So there we go. So that's all of that sorted. And then what we just need on the back side of these guys is stuff coming up to feed them. So if I just let myself go backwards a little bit here, so I can see a bit better, we'll get a splitter. Which way is he heading? In is that direction, and he's going to split that direction. So that's fine. We'll put you here, I think, and we'll put you next to you about there. And then we can put, where's our little, oh no, that's not it, floor hole. Floor hole there, floor hole there. These ones are going to feed up from underneath. So which way are they doing at the moment? They're doing in, so we want them to be out. Stick one there, stick one there. And then these guys just need to be linked up so that they pass the iron ingots around properly. There we go. So these guys, how many ingots do they need? 20 this side, and this guy needs 25. So that's bad. Let's just get rid of these floors. Now we need to just fit in 2 smelters that can pass up into those holes. And then these 2 holes are where stuff's going to come down. Oh, this is going to be a bit of a mess, isn't it? Actually, looking at it. That's okay, we got this. So let's get a smelter out. And let's just see if we can fit him in. Maybe we'll climb on top of the miner himself. And we'll have a quick look. Had a bit of a keyboard moment there. Right, so let's think about this. 1 hole's there, 1 hole's there. This guy's just here. So if we just pop these can go really, we can just cram them in. It doesn't really matter. And what we'll do is we'll set it up so that one of these guys is making 20, what was it, 20 and 25. So we just need, oh god, wrong hotbar. We need a splitter. The only thing is, which direction is the splitter going to be able to come in from? I think I'm going to have to loop it all the way around, because it's a bit tight on space. So we'll link these up like this, and then this guy is going to link around all the way this way. Come behind here, and then hook into here. There we go. That was one of those moments, by the way, sorry. We'll go back and I'll do that slowly. I had it on straight mode, and for some reason it's not working, but if I press tap R to change it, it just, even though it doesn't even really look any different, it's a very slight change to the curvature of it, but now it's valid, so remember you can do that if you get a bit stuck. Alright, so there we go, we've got those guys set up. So this guy is going to need to provide 45 ore in total, so we'll make sure he's set to that already. These guys are going to need 25 and 20 respectively. Now, we haven't split this accurately. We've done a sort of manifold split, you would call it, I think. So what we've done here is, so what's going to happen is, this guy's going to make 45 ore, which is exactly enough to feed both of these guys, but we're only splitting it in 2. So that means each one's going to get, what, 22 and a half. So he's going to get slightly less than he needs, he's going to get slightly more than he needs. But what will happen is this guy will fill up, and then once he is full, the rest will automatically split into here because it'll back up. So once they're full, it should be fine, basically. So that's how the principle of a manifold. You can work out all the separations if you want, but generally, as long as you're happy to wait a little while, it'll balance itself out just using this sort of method. So what we'll do now is we'll take, so this side was our, whatchamacallit, rods input, so we want this one to link to this side. And what I might do is, if we're clever, we should be able to just do this, turn him around. Well, I'm hoping these should be level. For me to just do that. So there we go, that's him getting fed really tidily, I like that. And then, that's why these conveyor lifts, I didn't use the conveyor lifts for so long when I first played this, and massive regrets, because it does just make it nice and easy to kind of tidily just link things up like this. So there we go, they're now going to be sending off the ingots up to those guys, we don't have to worry about that anymore. The last step then is just getting another assembler down here. It's been quite a quick build, I'm quite pleased with this. We'll get an assembler. The outputs are at the back over there, so they're a little bit tricky to access. What I'd like to do is maybe put this guy as far back as we can. Let's just hold him there and see. Because what I'd like is for this to be in sort of the similar position. So it looks kind of the same. That looks like it's going to be quite tricky because of how we've got this conveyor belt here. Of course, what we could do, let's do this in fact. Let's delete these. I'll make this conveyor belt, instead of it looping round, we'll just use conveyor lifts. So we'll sort that in a sec. We've got an assembler there. There he is. So let's see if we get a better view up on top of here. So we want the box to sort of be at the front. Look, I can put this guy way back here. And that's kind of cool. So you can go all the way here, I think. That's fine. Let's just sort this guy out with a conveyor lift. Maybe angled this way into a conveyor lift here. Angled this way. Now they should just be in line immediately. So there we go. That's going to neatly take care of that. Oh, that's much more satisfying, actually. I like that. Right, so this guy now needs to get his inputs from here. So we'll stick one of these on again. Scroll it right up. It's going yellow. I did skip over this bit. Maybe we should explain this. We're supposed to be an overexplain. So when it's going yellow, that means I know it's clipping through the floor there. So I know it's one notch too high. I think it moves in little notches of basically like one unit. So we'll pop this one, I think maybe this direction. It might not, no, it's not going to work that direction actually. I know that from experience. The angle's going to be too tight. I'm in fact thinking it's going to be just too tight generally, so we'll just see how it goes. Can we go like that on a straight belt? Oh, that's sad. I thought that was going to work. What can we try to try and rectify that? Because this position's just slightly off. I don't know what'll work. What if we do it in a completely backwards situation? Oh, that looked like it should work, doesn't it? Not going to let me do it either. The only thing I think that could work... maybe we just need to run... I could put this hole in a different place. That's an option. I think generally it's quite a tight... puzzling. We'll do the other one first, and I'll come back and think about it at the same time. Hopefully this one's going to be a lot more straightforward, because I can just pop him here. This one can go like this. One notch down from when he clips through the roof. Now we can just do this. Yeah, see, easy mode, that one. This one's just a slight bit too close. But I wonder if we're just fanning around with it for a minute, we might be able to find a way to make it work. Like, it's not going to be ideal. But can I do something like this? Because you can't do a really tight turn on itself. That's not allowed. It's too small. But what if we just elongate it as small as we can? Can I make it go there? And then like that? Do you know what? That'll bloody do. Out of sight, out of mind. It's connected. It's going to work. That's all I care. Right. Let's get this box set up. Nice and neat. In front of our thing. Where's my little guideline, please? There it is. We'll snap that there. Is he in line with that one? I think he's one notch further forward. For them to both be the same. There we go. Click that in there. And that should be it. We just need to hook it up to the power and we'll just let it run and see what happens. Zoop these across like that. Oh, a little gap. I can't be having a little gap, sorry. All that. Oh wait, did it? We missed this bit. Hello? There we go. That's better. I can't be standing there. I can't stand those little gaps. I don't know why. It just really irks me. Sweet. So now, let's just double check things. We'll grab ourselves some power as well, I think, because we do need a bit. You can come this way, and then we'll just start hooking you up like we did the other one. Maybe we'll pop you here. Well, link that over there. Put some on the ceiling to distribute it around. About there, I think, looks good. And this one can also go up here for us to do... Oh no, it went the wrong... Oh no, it didn't. It's the right side, thank God. And what I could really do with, just for brevity's sake, is a ladder, I think, so we can just get up there and sort things out in a minute. Right, so let's go and hook things up one at a time and just make sure they look like they're working. Right, he's going on again. He's making 47 a minute. That's exactly what we wanted, so let's just hop up here. hopefully we should see some stuff coming out right away. Now we can just check that it looks like it's getting split correctly. Come on, come on, come on. Where are you? Here he comes. You can see him coming up the lift. Okay, that's looking good. Let's get these two powered up so they can start smelting straight away. And what we should have... I don't know why the first two went that way, that's a bit odd, but it should just split them in half like this evenly. That looks like it's doing exactly what we want it to. So, oh look, iron ingot's already going up upstairs. Let's go and check that out. So up here, I'll need to mimic the roof. I haven't done that yet. Let's do that real quick. I left a nice big open roof over the last bit so that we could get some natural light in it. It does get a bit dark when you do the whole roof. It's a little bit bleak. So we'll do that like we've got... Yeah, that looks pretty cool. We do get some sort of skylight window things like eventually, so we can put some of those in when we get them. But let's get these guys powered up because they should be getting filled up with goodies. So what have we got? We've got four constructors. So if I do one power line, power socket thing for each of them. Oh, and I missed it. I forgot to add. We need to add one more row here. And that means I can delete that one and delete that one. There we go. That looks pretty cool. And then get this guy connected. Get that guy connected. Get this guy connected. Get this guy connected. Oh, off they go. Let's just double check again. You're making screws at 50. You're making screws at 50. Great. And you're doing rods at 10 and 10. Sorry, I am checking these very quickly. But I'm so used to looking. This is the part of the screen we need to look at for this bit of information. So I'm just checking that both of these machines are making 10. And they are, which looks grand. And now their materials are going downstairs. Look, there goes the screws as well. So we can just hop downstairs real quick. Oh, I was hoping we'd catch on to that. So this should be starting to fill up with stuff. We should see some stuff coming down. Here we go. Oh yeah, they've got a bit of a little fancy route they need to take before they start coming down. There's our rods on this side. Where's our screws, lads? Not seeing any screws yet. Oh, I could just see the tops of the boxes. That's the only downside. When you use it, I find it a bit annoying. These frames, you can make them lower, but you can't zoop them. So you have to do it like this if you want to make lower ones, and it's a right pain in the bum. And having them right up on the ceiling is a bit annoying because you can't always see what's happening. But look, we've got screws coming down, we've got rods coming down. They're filling up. It's grand. Let's get this guy making our rotors and give him some power. Where did we do the power in here? So we've got some over here. We also need to stretch this guy. Oh, he's on max. Oh, we did that wrong, lads, but never mind. We'll stretch another one over here, and we'll just hook this up. So now that this guy is going to be making, hopefully, 4 per minute pretty quickly. So that is real good. So while he's just starting to kick off, let's go and just quickly have a check over everything, see if we can see any yellow lights flashing. It's looking pretty good. The green's up there. We'll just get up the top of here and have a quick look around. Yeah, green lights. I can see greens. It's greens all around. That's good. We've got some reds over there. The reds over there, they're just a distraction. They're the red light on the power stations at the back of our hub building, so we don't need to worry about those. We'll go and have a quick look at the power station as well. Make sure he's ticking along just fine. It is very satisfying getting everything just working, and you can just trust it to just carry on. I love that. There's definitely a comfort to that. Oh, I did start just chuck. Some of our boxes were full, so I just took a bunch of stuff and just threw it in here just to get some of it going. It's very slow work when you're doing things like screws. Look, it's 2 points a time. The higher value items are much better, but we'll get to those in due time. I think in due time. And these boxes, the woods looks like it's finished sending, but the leaves take so long because they're so. Look how many there are. So there's nothing for us to really worry about there. What we might do, let's have a quick look around the power. See how he's doing. It's looking all very good still. Everything's full. How much have we got in there? 664 wood now, so that's looking pretty good. And just a reminder on that pro tip, when you dismantle, it shows you how much stuff you'll get for dismantling. So it's a nice easy way to see what's inside a box, because you can just ignore looking at the metal plates and rods for now. So yeah, all looking real good. You can even use it to check fuel levels, look on the biomass burners. So we can see each of these biomass burners has got 200 solid biofuel in it, which is real good. So everything's chock full. Everything's ticking along real nice. We've got bags of power, so we're in good shape. What we might do, because that rotors factory is going to need a little while to just sort of get going, is I might have a quick look to see if we can scan and go hunting for some, what's the word I'm looking for? The quartz. Well, so we'll have a quick look for that now, while the rotors is getting up to speed, I think. So let's get our thing up. We can scan for quartz, and we'll see what we find. We'll have a look at the map while we do this, just to see where they are. My bearings are hard, so at the moment we're facing south. That's what I'm trying to remember. So that the cliff out of our base is to the north. Oh, we've got a whole bunch over there. Look, that looks pretty good. Impure. So we've got some impures. Oh, what about this side? Pure. I think we might go for the pures, lads. The only thing with the quartz is they tend to be in quite dangerous places in terms of the enemies. They're 900 meters away. They're 1,500 meters away. Really? It looks like these are closer. It looks like those ones are close. They pinged first. Oh, they're still... I'm confused by that. Am I looking in the right direction? Oh no, that was west. The west one was... Yeah. Bloody hell. Yeah. Bearings. Not quite not quite there at the moment. So we got those guys, 984. That's the impure ones. I think we're going to go and have a scout for these pure ones first. Because if we could get enough quartz to just get some silica, that will help significantly. So what I might do, instead of beelining in a straight line, we're going to take the road. I think taking the road is a good tactic, just to help us get familiar with the landscape and find our way back later as well. And we'll see what we can find. Hopefully, we can have a good bit of luck with this, and it's not going to be too difficult. And there's not going to be too many scary spiders. That's what I'm scared of fighting the most. Where's our ding? There he is. Wait. How is that even further away? Oh, I suppose it's because we've gone sort of southwards. That's fine. We'll just ignore the meters for now. We're heading in the right direction. Just trust our instincts a bit. It'd be nice to head into a different biome for sure. Oh, we got some company. Yeah, there is like a... If you manage to hit them as they charge you, you stop them dead. I'm not sure if there's a trick to it. Maybe it's like a headshot or something. But it definitely seems to work. Sometimes I did it just then. If you manage to catch them just right, they just stop running immediately. Which is quite funny. So let's look at our map again. Now it looks like we've got a little bit we can cross here. And here's some water. Oh, we got a waterfall. Interesting. Who's seen me? Oh, he's a big one. Oh boy. We gotta watch out for these guys. These guys are tough. Oh my god. Right. Might die here, lads. Might die. Oh, I'm crashing the tree. Oof. Jesus, we need to heal. How can we do that quick? Let's run. We've got to keep jumping. Hopefully he won't hit us. Let's get into these trees real quick. Right. They're quite persistent when they chase you. See if we can like glitch him out by getting on top of a rock or something. Oh wait, he's stuck. No, he's not stuck anymore. Bloody hell, he's tough, man. Really do with the pew-pew. How many hits does this guy take? Right, he's stuck in there, go on. Okay, we got him. And our prize, 3 hog remains. It just seems Seems hard. I guess I did have to hit him about 3 times as many times as a normal hog. But we beat him. He was tough. We gotta be careful of these big guys. Hopefully now we can cross this little bridge and make our way to the quartz we were looking for. Oh, this biome looks good. It's very beachy. And it's clearer. The fog is going, which I'm very grateful for. Hey, this looks nice. Well, lots of stuff we can see in this. That looks like a slug. Pro tip again, you can Alt right click to get this up. We'll pop a stamp on that one. There is this guy here as well. We'll put a stamp on, and it's quite effective. Look, it does work very accurately. I'm very much enjoying that feature. What else have we got? I think you can do a thing where if you do this, it does show it on the map as well, and it works the other way. So if you wanted to like click like that and then come back to the game, you can see where that is. So that's quite a handy one. Right. Well, maybe we'll pick up these slugs as we go. Which way was our... Was it up? It looks like it might be up here somewhere. Oh, I can see these guys here are hatchers. We haven't seen any of those yet. They're quite pesky to fight, I'm not going to lie. One's 800, one's 1,000. Let's just have a look at that on the map. Oh, so that's a normal one. So it looks like we've got a pair of pure ones that are close together. That's going to be absolutely amazing. More quartz than we'll probably ever need. But this is going to be quite a tricky fight again. How much food have I got? Just 2. Which is not good. So we might have to be careful. Oh, there's some heals here. Because what these guys do is they spit out these weird little insects. They don't actually attack you themselves. Those things they shoot out do, though. So if I kill him first, we should be able to... What do we just get? Gather all 3 types of flora. I think the insects, the little bee things have just died, because when they hit you, they die. So we got away with that one. Some more hatches here. It's going to be quite... Again, this is why having a gun's useful, because you can engage just like one at a time. Hello, mate. Is that you making that noise? Not another enemy. So we'll just get straight in here and just spam them to death, and hopefully we won't die. They're bloody annoying, these little things. Ow! Right. Is that all of you dead? They serious damage. That's not cool. I need some barrel nuts. So barrel nuts give you the lowest amount of health, I think. Half a health segment. They are quite plentiful though in the other biomes. So you're watching along as you're playing this, you might notice you've got a load more of those things compared to the mushrooms and stuff. Right, so we've picked up a slug. We've got a couple of those. I'm going to leave that slug over there. Let's just... Have I still got a marker? We'll delete this marker because we collected it. We don't need to remember that one. But that's cool. Let's ding our radar again. So where is this quartz? It's looking like it's not up that way. It's more over this way. Am I right? You're going to... Yeah. Okay, fine. Let's keep going and see what we see anyway. There was something blue up there. There's probably so generally as you're exploring the landscape, it is like that. If you spot a group of enemies like on top of a little thing like this, there's probably a slug or maybe a crash site or something else up there for you to go and look at. Sometimes just an ore deposit gets surrounded by enemies if it's a good one. So yeah. Oh, this area is quite nice, isn't it? Look at these funky red grass. Very cool. What we might do is try and colour match our stuff to the environment we put it in. We'll see. Like having this sort of like nice rusty red colour would be quite good on our machines, I think. So I can spy up there. There is another. Can you do the things while in photo mode? No. So the alt click. Hey! Oh God, where did you come from? Bloody stingers, that's terrifying. Where did he... They're usually in groups. Oh yeah, there's one more down there. But yeah, I can see there's another slug there, so I'm going to try and get him like that. Oh God! Come on. telling you, standing still is the best strat against these things. Running around is very, makes it very panicky. Oh, we got a little cave. Maybe we'll have a quick look. Wait, who's seen me this time? More spiders. Right. I don't think we've actually used the torch the whole time I've played so far, which is quite interesting. But we're going to use it this time because, well, when I've played before, we're using the global illumination. Like, you kind of have to use the torch because it's too dark otherwise. Let's have a look down here and see what's what. Usually these little caves have a nice sort of treasure. The only thing I'm not enjoying about this is there's no... It's a purple slug. I'm going to just leave him. This cave is interesting. Maybe we'll come back another time. There might be like a summer sloop, which is... I think we picked up one of those already. Or one of those Mercer spheres. I can't hear the noise. I can't even hear the noise for the slug, though, to be fair. We did see him. So what I'll do instead is we'll just mark this using this. And I'll just put a little... Oops. Cave icon, please. So I remember that there's a cave entrance here in the future. That's kind of useful. And when I'm in the mood to try and maybe find some of those items, and maybe I need a slug or I need a summer sloop, I'll come back and get one. There's another sluggy up there surrounded by that gas. I won't put a stamp on him because eventually I'll just clear out these gas things. I think they make everything just look a bit horrible. So we need to be looking for our quartz. This turned into quite an expedition, this one. Okay, 300 meters to go. We're nearly there. So is it going to be up the top or is it going to be down here? I always find it hard to judge distance in this game. Oh, pinged another one for us. I'm not really sure what the plan is going to be with this quartz. I'm hoping it's just on top of here, behind this tree or something. Or it might be on the top of this ridge. It's quite a way out, for sure. It's quite a long way from home. Yeah, there's nothing down here by the looks of things. Or it could be inside a cave. I've had that happen before. Where they were really sort of tucked away. And this looks like a prime candidate for that. So we'll see. Oh, there's another slug up there. We might grab him real quick while we're exploring. And oh look, there's cactus. They're quite cool. I think we can cut them like a tree. Yeah, we can. Let's try it. Oh look, we received in the bottom left there. You can just see it. It's the Mycelia. So if we look here, we've just picked up Mycelia for the first time. Here he is. So he's like. It's like the sort of mushroom fibre. We needed that for some of our research, so maybe we can just grab a few more of these to make sure we've got a nice big stack of that when we go home. That'll be very useful. So what else? What are we doing? We're looking for that. Looking for the quartz. Right, it's here apparently. Oh, is it going to be surrounded by these guys? No. Look, we're getting close to it, but it's not here. It's going to be underneath us. I bloody know it. Got a spitter who's going to start shooting at us. Steady on, lads. Have we seen any of these on this save game yet? I don't think we have. There we go. Mission accomplished. So that's him done. So there's going to be a cave entrance around here somewhere. Contains this stuff. Okay, there's a Mercer sphere there. I will tag him because those things are very useful. What am I going to put as my little symbol for those? This thing. We want to come back for him because he is very useful. Alright. Let's, can I get close enough to chop these? Not really. You do lose so much health from the poison. Mad. We'll get a bit more mycelia while we're here. Now the thing is, when I've looked for caves before, I mean we did find a cave entrance just now, didn't we, that was going really deep down. So maybe we should use that as our first clue and go and hunt it out. Because that cave entrance could be anywhere around here. And I've had times where, oh, we forgot that slug, we'll go and grab him on the way. Where I've gone around in circles for ages looking for the entrance for something like this. So there's a cave under here somewhere that's going to have our quartz deposit in. Now I'm determined to find it now that we've started. But But that's kind of what this game's like. You end up going off on big tangent missions, and I love that. This also looks like it could be a cave entrance. So maybe we'll go and scope that out too. Jump up here quick and grab this slug. Hiya, mate. How are we doing on inventory? Not too bad. I should have probably left some materials at home before we came out exploring, but it's all good. It's all good. Let's go and see what's inside this little rocky outcrop here and see if this is a cave or what it might be. Oh, hello. Another spitter. So these guys, we haven't seen these before. They're very strange looking. They just sort of run around. You can usually do a little bit of cunning sidestepping to make them shoot their thing the wrong way. Because they lead you if you're sidestepping. So if you just change direction, as soon as they shoot, you're generally fine. Quite simple. Big ones are going to be scary, I'd imagine, because I've never really fought them. But we'll see. So what's in here? Is this anything? Not really sure how these trees would grow underground, but it looks lovely. What a cool looking place. Yeah, this doesn't look like it leads to a cave, does it? This does look very similar to where I got... I shouldn't be using my previous save game knowledge, but I'm pretty sure there's a resource node just by here. Come here. I'm sure there's a resource node just down this hill. Oh, it looks like it's gassy. Yeah, there's a rock covering it, so we're not going to be able to access it. But we might be able to just chip at it ourselves from the outside. Is it going to last? Yes. This is Caterium ore, which is... Oh, God. Mate, just trying to explain something to the viewers a minute. Can you chill? What's your problem? Guys, what are you going to do? Come here. Right, that's one down. Ow! There we go. Right, back to what we were saying. This Caterium ore, it's a type of thing that we do need for one of the skill trees. The research trees. So if I just pop one of these down real quick, we'll make a couple of miners. And we'll leave them on here. And I'm actually going to do a whole bunch of miners. This one's quite good, this one. It's essentially like gold, so we can use it for electronics and stuff like that. It becomes quite a crucial ingredient a bit later into the game. So we've got 6 little miners that I'm just going to drop on here for now, so they can just start collecting that for us. Why am I looking at this screen? That's the wrong screen. So we'll get this out, and we'll get some of these guys down. In fact, we'll just put them all together if we can. Makes it easier to pick them up again. Oh, they look cool now. They're pink. I like that. So this is not it, though, is it? We're not. What I'm going to do is actually pop this on the map. It's a bit frustrating with bits like this. So I think how the map revealing works is it reveals where you've been as long as you've walked on the topmost surface. So to reveal this bit, we have to get on top of this entire giant stack of rocks. And if memory serves, the stack of rocks here is really tall. Really tall. We're not going to... I mean, I could probably do it now with foundations, but we're not going to do it. But that's how the map revealing works. So I am still going to add a marker here. We're just going to call this like... Caterium node. Did we... What goodness is he? Normal goodness. What is it? Purity. That's what it's called. That's what it's called. Well, he's normal. So maybe we'll just add that into the description as well. And what icon have we got? We got a better icon than this? I'd love a little miner icon. That would be good. Oh, maybe I'll use that. That's fine. Select that, and we'll make it sort of gold colour, because that's what colour Caterium is. That'll do. Apply. So, and the other thing with these maps, we haven't talked about the map use generally anyway. It's probably the most useful video game map I've ever encountered, I would say. Just because it's got lots of options here. It's a little bit fiddly, is my only, like the way, like if you change the colour or something like that, you have to press apply. And I don't know why there's an apply or cancel sort of mentality to this, because it's so low risk. You know, if I change this from yellow to green, it doesn't really matter Do you know what I mean? Remove marker should have a confirmation and it doesn't. So that's the only thing you probably need this on a UI UX perspective, I'd say. But what we'll do is let's put this guy here again. Oh, does he add as a proper marker if you do it that way? I don't think he does. No, so we'll remove the stamp. We'll add a map marker. We'll call it Caterium nodes again. Oh, in fact, we'll just call it Caterium normal. I'll give him his little rocky icon. We'll make him yellow. Lovely. And then this is the part I was going to... You can change the size of the map marker as it's displayed on the map, like this, to just make it a bit more prominent than your other ones. So I will leave it like that, because it'll help me click on it sometimes. That's my experience. It's like when you get a lot of icons cramped on top of each other, it's nicer to make them bigger, or you can use there's options over here to filter. We'll look at those in a sec. We'll make him large, and then you can turn these things on, which is quite nice. If I zoom out, this is just like the range on which it would display on my compass. So you can see a small range, medium range, large range, or infinite, which means you just see it from everywhere. So what we'll do is, I'm going to put it on a medium, because when I'm kind of close to here, I want to remember where that is. I know roughly I need to go west, and then as I get further west, I'll see it on my compass. So that's quite neat. It's quite a neat little thing. You can also categorize them, and then I think the categories appear over here. So we'll save that. But just briefly to look at this, so we've got different options here, like you can turn off the stamps with this little tick box down the bottom. That's quite useful. You've then got these categories. You get loads of categories as you get more stuff. Like once we've got vehicles and things, they get their own categories. There's a lot of stuff that eventually ends up on here. But essentially you can highlight a thing by doing this. If you mouse over it, it'll color it in orange on the map. Look, you can see the different things are highlighting as I move it. You can also, you've got these two little buttons here, which are quite useful. So the left one is show hide on the compass, and the other one is show hide on the map. So you can turn your own map markers on or off if you want. We can turn the space elevator off and the hub off if we wanted. We can turn them off on the compass. I like to leave these ones on the compass because it's quite useful for finding your way back home. But yeah, as we get more, it's quite useful, and you can search and stuff like that. So the map is really quite a useful tool, and that managed to kill enough time that we can nicely fill our pockets with some Caterium ore to take home. And as I've been thinking, this is very close to where I've been in another save game, so I think I know where the quartz is, which is a little bit of a shame. I'm going to get rid of these leaves so that we can grab full stacks of that. And we are really full of items now, so I think before we go and grab the quartz, we might have to just go home and drop some stuff off. Oh, what am I carrying? I can just bin some more stuff. We can get rid of... Look, that's a spare stack. We can probably get rid of this wood. I can probably just bin off a stack of cables, a stack of wire. Yeah, we've got room for quartz as well. So we're going to go and fill our pockets with quartz, because I've suddenly remembered I know where it is. I know where it is. Which way is home from here? Over there? Yeah, okay. See our space elevator looking cool, look. So if memory serves, we need to go a little bit this way. I'm going to just kill these enemies, because I do want to try and pick up as many bits of meat as we can capture, because that will let us complete some more research at the map. So we'll definitely make sure we murder all the wildlife like a good crazy capitalist. I think I do want to get a chainsaw out a sec. Let's make sure we've got a full stack of mycelia to take back with us as well. I'm not even sure what a full stack is. 200 maybe? Let's have a look. We've got 108. It's been quite a nice little excursion, this one. I like it. We're about to go in a cave, actually, that's going to have tons of mushrooms, so maybe we'll avoid doing those things for now. So our home is back there. Where did we actually cross then? I'm trying not to get my bearings. Yeah, we crossed way to the south. Okay, interesting. Cool, I could just hear a little noise like a pickup was ringing in my ears just then. We'll ignore that. We'll try and keep on mission. Let's go and get the quartz that we want. We get a big patch of cactus like that, I might just stop and chop them. Stop and chop. So if I remember right, it's hard without all the stuff I'd built to remind me, but it's around here somewhere. There's a big cave entrance. And that is where we find the quartz. It's somewhere around here, because I remember, at like look at the map a minute. Yeah, I think this is the cave entrance right here. You can just see there's like a strange looking narrow bit going in. And because I ended up making a power station near this water, and that was right next to it. So I'm going to ding myself a map marker. You could do the Alt click like this. So I can see that's over there. Look, it's the other side of this ridge. But what I find is annoying about that is it doesn't stay very long, which is a bit of a shame. I wish it stayed a little bit longer. If you want to help yourself find your way to a location like that, the best thing to do is to do that thing we just talked about with the Caterium one. We'll just add a marker. I'm not going to give it, fanning about giving it any names. I'm just going to give it, well, we'll give it a far, and I'll just say mine entrance. And now that'll just show on my compass, you know. Oh, I didn't press save. That's one of my least favourite things about this thing. Wait. Did I not press save? Where's he gone? Oh, is he just... He's hidden in the hub. Yeah, there we go. He's there. He's hidden in the compass by the other two icons. But the mine entrance is there now, so I can just follow that to get where we need to go. So this cave is not fun. Arachnophobia warning coming. But we'll go in... We'll pop in there. We'll do the same thing and grab a whole bunch of quartz from some portable miners. Oh, this is a Mercer sphere. We'll definitely grab that while we're here. Hello, sir. Oops. They're quite aggressive sometimes. If you don't manage to hit them and stop them and set them off running, they just headbutt you like 4 times in a row. Mean little buggers. Right, it's the other side of this cliff. Oh wait, we forgot to get the Mercer sphere. That's what drew my attention. Very easy to get distracted in this game and forget what you're doing. There's so many things bouncing around my head right now. Oh, that's our first one as well, so we can actually start some research with that one. That'll be good. Another enemy protecting a slug, I think. I'll just take the damage, lads. It's not that bad. We do need to just heal though after that one. Is he under this rock? Oh, we're not even going to be able to get him. We need to be able to blow up the rocks. I love how they're like totally video gamey cracked rocks. Use bomb here. Right, is there somewhere we can safely get down? This looks okay. Let's get our weapon out. Ooh, this is looking a bit risky. No biggie. Oh, there's some coal. Actually, I could do with getting some coal too. There's another coal. Oh, good grief. This is, things are getting tricky, lads. We've got so many things I want to take home. We might have to just get a bit crazy here. What else can I bin? Right, we're going to repeat the thing we did earlier on. We don't need quite as much coal as we do. What's the thing? The Caterium. We don't need quite as much as that. We'll just call it gold for simplicity's sake. But if I can bring a few stacks of coal with me, that'll be grand, because we've got a sulphur thing near to us, and we needed coal and sulphur for one of the research trees. So if we drop him there, we can just pop this stuff straight in. I keep looking at the wrong screens today. I don't know what I'm doing. So let's get these guys down real quick. We'll leave this here as just sort of a reminder of what we did. I'll also mine some while we're waiting. So yeah, the coal and sulphur is really useful because that is the tree that gets us the bombs. Those bombs that will let us clear those blow-upable rocks we've seen today. So we definitely want to try and grab some of those. Right, how much have we got? That's probably enough for now. I'm going to just take all of you. That'll do. We'll leave this guy. I like leaving some of the little shells, the workbenches around. Just because when you come back later, you're like, oh yeah, there was that time. I did a bit of research there. I'll grab this guy. We won't grab these pink ones, we'll leave those. Am I full of stuff now? Yeah, looks like it. That's fine. Oh god! I haven't got a weapon equipped. Come on then, see if we can hit him in the face. Good cartwheel, mate. Oh yeah, punched right in the nose. Come on. There we go. Sorry, lads. Right, where the heck? Where's our map marker gone? Mine entrance there. Oh, I think we've come too low. That's our problem. Let's see if we can remedy that real quick. Oh, hello. You guys coming over? Oh, they're really irritating to deal with, these ones. Weird boiled egg looking dudes. Fried egg looking dudes, not boiled egg. Right, I think, is this it here? Yes, this is the one. Oh, so it was right near to where we've just set up, like. But this is definitely the way we want to go. So we're going to drop down here. I'll just go into this cave. Get ready for fighting, because there's going to be a lot of dudes in here. It's probably not as bad as I'm thinking it is. Right, come on then. See, hang on, I'm just going to do a little demonstration of like the difference global illumination makes, right? So this is what a cave's like on the normal graphics. But if we put global illumination on, it's mad, because obviously it's much more sort of realistic lighting. So no light would really get in here. Oh, that doesn't look too... No, I think it's doing a thing where it hasn't actually... Huh? Maybe it's because I put the gamma up for the videos. It actually looks quite good, doesn't it? Maybe we'll leave it like this for a bit. Let's try playing it like this then, lads. Who'd have thought putting the gamma right up to the top would make it? Oh, it looks like a little bit of a seam in the world there. Yeah, this is definitely playable. I was expecting spiders by now. So if we try digging our thing again, hopefully it'll be right in front of us now. Yep. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I see him. Oh my god, this place is actually crawling with him. This could be death. We're just going to do a run backwards and hit technique. Let's see how we get on. One's dead. 2 dead. 3 dead. 4 dead. Give me those remains. All that tasty research. Bloody... Look, you little insect bat guys, can you just stop flying around and scaring me, please? Jesus. There's one stuck there behind this stalagmite, so that's good. Come and hit you through it, hopefully. Cheese. I love that. Okay, so I think there might be more in here though, so we'll just try and keep an eye out for them so we don't get too overrun. That's all we've got to be careful of. And then these little guys at Mycelia, we can scoop up these quite easily. Sounds like there's a treasure here. I'm gonna just get this out quick and get me some mushrooms. How many do we get? 22. That's quite a lot of mushrooms. Nice. Let's get the old weapon out again. Where's he gone? There's something here for sure. Can hear it, but not. Oh, there it is. Silver sloop. Oh, that's the first one of these we've got. I thought we'd already collected one for some reason, but There we go. Nice. Now we can research that as well. Everything's starting to tick along real nice. Why does this happen? Can I not pick up any more? Yes. So, what can I bin off? Get rid of you. Get rid of you. We're not going to need all of those. We can probably get rid of that wood. So it looks like 200 is maximum mycelia stack. Oh, God. Where did you just come from? Right. Oh, no, that's the wrong thing. That's the thing we want. You little bugger. Let me jump, mate. I do want to take a lot of mycelia home, just because it saves us coming to farm it again at another time. So we'll just chop a few more mushies. And I've got to keep room for quartz as well, because that's the whole reason we came here, was to get quartz. We'll sort that out in a second. Right. Let's get that equipped again, so at least I can heal and defend myself if I need to. I'm sorry, I've just got to check the global illumination thing, because I swear, when I put it on before, and I was in this place, it was so dark, I couldn't see anything. Maybe it's one of these things. I don't know what these things actually do. Let's try Moody Bright. That's about the same, mate. Anyway, let's not worry. We'll leave that setting on then for now, if the caves are going to be workable. And we're in this huge room. Here we go. Here's our quartz, finally. Pure. We've got another quartz over there, but what is this one? Right over here. I'd forgotten that this was here as well. So we've got 2 pure quartz. In fact, oh, God's sake. That actually made my heart skip. That was horrible. Right, come on. I don't know how you stop. Hopefully, once we do some building here, they're going to not bother us again. And I might actually just set up a little sort of mine here. There's more of them I can see. Come on then, someone's seen me. There he is. Easy mode. You horrible little buggers. Hate you. Oh, there's another one stuck in the rock there. Ugh. Stuck in the rocks, couldn't move. Come here, you little shit. Oh no, we swore. Try not to swear on these videos. God damn it. Right, we got him. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so this stuff, look. Hopefully I'll be allowed to look at it now without getting accosted. This stuff is SAM, which stands for Strange Alien Material, I think, or Matter or something. This is cool stuff. He does some cool things as well, so we want to make sure we get some of this. But maybe not just yet. We can leave maybe some portable miners on this guy. Or maybe I'll just set up a little production chain, but I can't do anything with the SAM yet until we've studied it a little bit. So we might grab some to just do some research. Right, we're not going to carry on through this cave because I don't think we need to. There's lots of little tunnels and places you can go, and it just it doesn't. I think you just go outside again, essentially. So I've done all that exploration before. I'm not doing that again. Let's get these guys down. You get us some SAM. And over here, I wonder if what we can do is actually just set up a little generator on its own to just power a miner to just extract a bunch of this stuff. And maybe even a couple of constructors. We can maybe do that. Wait, who's seen me? Oh, freaking hell. Can you come back, please? Idiot. Do not like the spiders. Okay, so let's... What are we going to do? We'll get some foundations. We'll just slap a few easy foundations down. Something like just this will make it nice and... Doesn't have to be very fancy at all. just want to build a miner and a couple of constructors and maybe... I'm out of concrete. What the... How did we run out of concrete so quick? I thought I had a whole stack. Oh, curses. Okay, maybe we give up on the foundations because I think I'll need them for some of the buildings. Let's get a quick shot down again. We'll make another... Hopefully I haven't screwed myself by binning off materials too much. And we could just grab a couple of these real quick. And make a miner. Okay, he's quite large. We'll maybe face him... Where's looking good? Just leave him facing this direction for now. We'll get rid of these. Get rid of this as well even. We don't need those really. And what we're going to do is... So, he'll pull out quartz. And quartz we can use for a couple of things, I think. Oh, God. No, why is it not in my... Hang on, can I do... Oh, can I not actually make the things yet? I can't. Okay, that's fine. So what we'll do is the same plan as I was discussing, but we're just going to literally set this miner going and let him go into a box until the generator we create for him runs out of juice. And when we come back, there should be absolutely tons of quartz here then. So let's just build a couple more things. We need a box, for one. I'll just put that here, I think. We'll just connect these up real quick. Then we need a power generator. I should have a whole bunch of stuff with me. I've just been carrying around, right? We'll just connect these two up. Has he got power already? What? What have I put in him? Solid biofuel? I must have done that by accident. Let's put that in. It's going to use 18 per minute. Which is quite a lot. That's fine. So I'm just looking here. What else can I get rid of? I've only got 100 coal, but that's fine. I think we'll just bin the mod. Yeah, we'll just bin the frames. We don't need them right now. Want to get 2 stacks of mushrooms. We want to bring like 1 stack of Sam home with us. So let's see if we can grab that right now. And we'll get... We'll do a bit more chainsawing. So is it 100 per stack? Yeah, 2 stacks is not it. I'm going to give that back to him for now. He can just sit there doing nothing. We'll get a few more mushrooms. 1 stack should be enough for us to just at least start doing the quests. And then the miner will be getting lots of quartz for us to take back. We can just do some manual crafting on the first bits, hopefully, to just get us those legs. I really want the legs. That might end up just being what this episode has now become about. We were going to do smart playing, all those plans gone out the window. That's why this is the best game, because that's just how it goes. Just constantly making new plans. This place around here looks like the best to get a few more mushrooms, so hopefully we don't encounter any more spiders. And no more swears. What about these weird things? Can we change all these? No. So the way you can tell, by the way, if you can chainsaw is whether you get like a little white outline. Anything that gets a white outline can be hacked to pieces. There we go. I've got 452. That's probably enough mycelia now. Wrong key. So we can get rid of this 1 little stack. We want to keep these nice items that we've never had before with us. For sure. I could probably get rid of 1 of these Caterium ore things if we need to. And we'll just make sure we've got our weapon ready and our heals ready in case we get into any trouble. Alright, and you can see mine is going, he's cracking on nicely over there, getting us a load of quartz. And that fuel's taking a nice long old time to run out. We've got loads more wood I'll chuck in for now. So he can have that. That's cleared us up another inventory slot. We can take 100 of those. Lovely. Now I'm almost full. I think we can get rid of the copper sheets because I can't actually build anything with copper sheets at this point, so that's fine. I think we'll just hang on a minute and we'll get another load of quartz. So I'm just going to pause the recording and we'll resume as soon as we've got full. Okie doke, we're back. We're just ticked over into having enough. So there we go. We've got 3 now full stacks of quartz. That should help us do our first few research nodes for that. Got a bunch of Caterium, gold, whatever. We got some coal as well. So this is all looking pretty cool. I think we'll leave this place for now and we come back and get some of that SAM in future as well, because that's also really useful. There we go. That was quite an excursion. I think that took us about 40 minutes all in to just go and find what we were looking for. And luckily, I'd been to this cave before and I remembered it. We would have been in right trouble if we hadn't. But anyway, sometimes you do have to do that. You have to do a big old chunk of exploring to just be able to find something. It's quite nice though. Look at this. Lovely design on the world. Like, some of the caves are really cool. It just feels really nice. Oh god, there's a... I thought I killed everything. How can you be alive still? Come here. Come here. And hopefully, once we've done the megafauna research, which involves, like, that's why I'm killing so many enemies, we can just stop doing that. Because I don't like fighting other creatures. I know they attack us, but they're just living their lives, lads. You know, just let them be. Right. So, what's the plan now? We're going to head home. I'm not even sure which way is home. Maybe we'll update this map icon to be a bit better, because this is an important location that we're going to want to come back to, actually. So, can I click on it? There we go. So let's give him a better icon. Cave. And we'll make it like purpley colour because it's got purpley stuff in it. Nice. SAM and quartz in there. So we remember that. We'll put that on a medium range so we can see it whilst we're running around. That's lovely. And we want to go home this direction. Oh look, so we're up on this, if you look at this map carefully, so the thing about how the map works as well, you see, is that the lighter colour is higher terrain and darker colour is lower terrain. So this is where we're set up, is on this plateau right here. So you can see there's a lot of good, sort of quite flat ground underneath us actually, that looks like it might be really a lot of water. I think it looks a bit like a beach from one I've looked down before, so that's kind of cool. But what I'm trying to get at is, I think heading back this way is going to be quite tricky, but I think we'll just do it for the purposes of time, and we'll just build up if we can. I should have enough metal to make some ladders or whatever. So I think we're good to do that. We'll try it. So we'll head and grab this power slug that we saw. And then hopefully we can head... Look, there's our space elevator right on top of this little cliff. We've got coal here, that's nice. Might end up having to set up a coal power here. It's going to be interesting. We've got loads of space for it, so that's good. Lots of water, which you do need for coal too. Oh, this guy's a yellow power slug. I'm not going to be able to pick him up because I don't have any spare inventory slots anymore. I don't think there's anything else I want to drop, so we're going to leave him there for now. Oh look, it looks like there's a way up that way. Because we crossed there, I'm guessing. You can just see there's a sort of bridge in the distance. But it does look like there might be a way we can sort of scoot around here, look, and get back up there. And there might be a way we can go further down here. Let's try and we'll give the enemies a wide berth because I can't be bothered fighting them. Oh, and I've just spotted up ahead. That is the crash thing. Look, there's our base. Oh, superb. Oh, he's being guarded by a big guy. Actually, that is a real big guy. I'm a bit wary about fighting him. We've been... Alright, so let's zoom in and have a look at this guy, because he looks tough. He's like a evolved Pokemon version of the hogs that we've seen a lot of. So, hopefully we can jimmy the terrain and beat him. That'll be quite good. Come on. I know I just said I wasn't going to fight anything. Oh, look, there's that guy up there as well. Okay, this is feeling a bit dangerous. Who's seen me? Are you going to send your little bees? Oh god, there's more of them. Lads, I'm regretting this. I'm regretting this. Oh, they're so awkward to hit. Right. Regret. We're going to go the long way round. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. Let's just go and get the stuff that we wanted done. So hopefully, I can hear there's more of them. Just keep running. Just keep running. Don't look back. I want on my fancy running legs, and then getting away from enemies is way easier. We'll be all good. Here, hogs. Yeah, whatever, mate. We're gonna just run today. Oh god, you can't slide jump. Can't do the slide jump up a hill. Any little guy don't have time for chats. I could just build a big load of things up the side of this hill, I guess. Can we jump up here? Oh god, come on. Come on. Yes. No, I don't think you're supposed to get on there. We tried. It was valiant. Right, hopefully we should be seeing our power station any minute now. Here's the hub, the space elevator. Yeah, here we are, look. We're back. We're home. What an adventure, jeez. How's everything going at home? We need to check on our rotors as well. But first, let's go and do... Well, let's just see. Can I see? It looks like there's green lights. There's screws going down. It looks like things are working, so I'm happy. Let's go and look in the box, see that we're actually making them. Yeah, look, there goes some rotor. Lovely. Oh, we got quite a lot made. 60%. Oh, I know what that is. Didn't think about this at all while we were building, but he needs 100 screws per minute. And do you remember how quick is a conveyor belt in this game? He only does 60 resources per minute. So this conveyor belt cannot give enough screws to this machine to work properly, but that's something we'll sort soon. We'll sort that soon. We'll do these research things first, and then we'll fix that. So where's our research station? Here he is. So let's have a look. Let's go through these one at a time. What do we need for some of these? Do I need protein and DNA? It does look like it, but we haven't done these ones yet, so now I can do those. Which means that we can then get DNA and protein from their corpses. So that's great. Let's quickly do the crafting. Make a whole bunch of these. In fact, I've got no room in my inventory. Sugar. What we'll do is, let's just make a very quick storage box. Plonk. And I'll just plonk some of these things in there. So we've got a bit of room. What I will do is, this is something I've always forget that you can do, is add these to to-do list, because it just makes it a bit easier to work out exactly what we need to bring. I can't do that one yet because it needs steel. I will be able to do the rebar gun though, so let's add that to the list. And we should be able to do this one. So that's cool. So let's get these first. So we need 5 alien DNA capsules, 5 alien proteins. Grand. So if we just make all of this into protein. It's quite a lot of it, isn't it? Luckily, it does process very quickly, the protein. I need 1,000 cable. Just looking over here, 1,000 cable and 500 screws is easy. But 1,000 cables quite a lot. It's like 5 stacks. Right, so we need 5 of these. I'm just going to convert these power shards while I'm looking at them, because it just saves me of an inventory slot. So there we go. Let's go and get some cable. And then we need some screws and some barrel nuts, which I do have, but they're in my equipment slot, so they don't count. It's very weird that it does that. We did talk about that before. Right, so there I should have enough cable now. So that's cool. We just need some screws. And that's it. That's the whole checklist done. So now I should be able to do this one. Bingo. Should be able to do this one. Should be able to do this one. Now we can make a rebar gun. Very exciting. Inventory slots. Let's go. Inflated pocket dimension is one of my favourite things. So we'll be able to do that one soon. We'll need some steel for that one. And we haven't got the technology to make steel yet, so we'll have to wait and see what happens for that one. And this one I'm not too bothered about. These are some later game items that we'll get in some of the other technology trees. But you can get a scannable enemy object. It's not really that useful, but worth doing if you want to just try and complete all the trees, obviously. But it doesn't seem like much of a priority to me. Right, so we've done that one. That's grand. Now we can do some of this stuff. Am I still carrying this stuff? No, I put some of it down. So let's have a look. In fact, before we get distracted, let's make the gun. Where is he? Where's the rebar? Oh, I squashed the category by accident. What's this, 100? Screws. Let's grab some small screws then. That'll do. 105, perfect. Now I can make my gun. How exciting. Projectile, weapons, ballistics, let's go. In fact, let's equip it. Oh yeah, that colour scheme seems wildly inappropriate for a death machine, but I like it. Sick. So that's our, we have to also craft ammo, which you can craft here, which are these iron rebars. So I'll just make a few. We'll use it a little bit, but I do find it not the best. It's quite hard to use, so we'll just craft it as much as we can out of these bars and then we'll be done. So we'll have a go with it. It's like, should we just, can I demo it somewhere? Have we got someone to shoot? There we go, little birdie. Sorry, mate, you're my target. So there's no aim down sights or anything like that. You literally just do that, that's it. So on these guys it's quite good, obviously, because he's just sitting there. He's not going to move. But like spiders that just run around, I don't know how. I'm not an FPS good aim guy, so yeah, I find it a bit tricky. But we've got a gun now, so that's something, I guess. Now we can take some of this stuff back. Start doing some of these ones. So what we got? Sam. Got a bunch of Sam. Let's give that in. Sweet. Now we can reanimate Sam. So that's once we've done this one, this will let us use a constructor to turn Sam into this stuff. And then this then is a Sam fluctuator, which is, well, let's see. The Sam fluctuator is able to regulate and direct the behavior of reanimated Sam through the application of electric charges with varying frequencies. This control facilitates technology such as matter to energy conversion and spatio-temporal matter manipulation. Very confusing sounding stuff, but in a minute you'll see. We'll just get some cool technology involving these things. You don't need to worry about what it is too much. So we've got one of these little purple sphere things, Mercer spheres, so we'll research that as well. So now we can scan for those objects, so that's going to be very handy. And we've got a dimensional depot uploader. We can't do this one yet. We need one more Mercer sphere and we need 11 of those SAM fluctuators. And this gives us the dimensional depot uploader is used to upload resources to a dimensional storage depot. From here, resources can be used by the build gun and crafting stations as if they were in the Pioneer inventory. So this is like a kind of, I don't know, they call it, in the game it's called like cloud storage. So it's just a magic inventory, right? Like that's what it is. This gets extremely handy and very useful later. We get things that let us power it up and make it faster to put stuff in it, and you can store more in it. It's very useful. So once we start using this, yeah, that's going to be an episode on its own, I think. We've got this Soma sloop. We found one of those, so we'll pop him in there. Now we can scan for Soma sloop, which is going to help. And with this tree down here is also really handy. You get a good technology that lets you put Soma sloop into machines and increase their output for increased power usage. It's very cool. So there's some cool technology in that tree, but I think that's all we can do on it for now. So we've got this extra SAM that we don't need, so I'm just going to actually... In fact, can I What do we need to unlock this? 10 reanimated Sam. I can... Oh, and you need steel beams, and we don't have those yet. So that's fine. What I will do is, in here, we will just craft that. We'll just make that reanimated Sam. We needed. I think it was only 10. We'll just use all of this. I'll put that bit in the bin. We'll leave the rest in the box. Once we've got some steel beams, we can come back and do that then. So that's cool. That's about as much as we can do on here, I think. What does this one need? Yeah, SAM fluctuators we need to start making. So we'll set up a little production chain to start making all of that stuff in due time. But right now, too much to deal with. Right, Caterium. Let's get this one done. I don't know why. It's very fiddly, this screen sometimes. Don't know. Let me know if that's just me. Cool. So now we've got scannable Caterium, so we can search for it. I think the way you're supposed to find this is by finding one of those little rocks, like we found a little rock of copper and stuff like that. And they've got Caterium in them, and then you can scan for it. Now we can get the recipe for ingots if we pay 50 more. So let's do that. Sweet. Now, if we make 50 Caterium ingots, we can then start to make quickwire, and we will get new shop items. Quickwire is extremely useful. It gives us access to some very interesting technologies the further down this tree we go. I'm going to try not to spoil them. Got to remember, we're just talking about stuff as we see it. So we've got this now. If we get quickwire unlocked, we can then start unlocking this stuff. Zipline is extremely cool. Provides faster travel by allowing pioneers to zip along power lines. It's cooler than it sounds, definitely. So that's a very handy little gadget. And then there's some other stuff that we don't have yet. So what we might do is just set up a quick little station that can process Caterium for us and leave it in a box for us to pick up. Just trying to think where we might put that. We could just chuck it over here for now. I think there's no harm in doing that. So what we'll do is we'll need to make a storage box in and a storage box out. Maybe if I just pop them here. Oh, I haven't got iron rods. What am I like? What am I like? Oh, that's the wrong box. What's this one? Grab a couple of those. So what we'll do, let's pop a little box like here. I'll put a box on top of it. I'm going to face it the other direction. Is that what I want to do? No, it doesn't really matter. Oh no, I think it does. I think it does. Let me think about this. Because what we're going to do, let's get a constructor. Can we see one from here? There we go. So I'm going to have a constructor here. And he's going to be fed by this box, the ingots, and then I want him to spit the ingots out and put them in another box that we're going to put on top. So the input needs to be the same direction. That's fine. What we'll do is we'll just pop one of these on here, turn it that way, and he can just spit those into there. And then you can just do that into there. We need to give you some power. Oh wait, what am I like? It's not a constructor, it's a smelter we need. Dude, wrong gadget. So we'll have a smelter here. Oops. Too many keys sometimes. Too many keys. Then you can feed up this way into here. What is going on with that? Is it because I put it up higher in the air by accident? What is going on with this? I swear this worked a minute ago. Maybe it's too small. Okay, what we'll do, let's try one more time. We'll put him facing this way, and now it should work. Okay, sweet! So we'll power you up. We'll get you making Caterium ingots. I'll drop you some in like that. I'll put the rest in this box. There we go. And he should make a whole bunch of that stuff for us now. And then we can just do the next thing once he's done that. So that's cool. So that's Caterium. We'll just pause that one for now. We've got Mycelia. We've definitely got Mycelia to do. So let's have a look at this one. Nice. So, a fabric which we can make out of mycelia and biomass. And we've got lots of ways to make biomass, including out of alien protein, and we've got a whole load of alien protein up here, so that's really handy. So fabric is going to be cool. Let's craft a bit of alien, what's it called? Biomass out of alien protein. That's probably enough. We got 200 that quick. That's amazing. So let's have a look. Have I got enough for that now? Yeah, so we'll start the research on that one. We've also got gas bombs, which is pretty cool, and medical properties. And that's looking for an item called a stator, which is we don't have the technology to create yet. We don't even know the recipe for that yet. So he's coming soon enough. So what has this unlocked? Parachute. So parachute will let us fall from... slow down your fall when activated mid-air. So it's a little bit weird to use, but it's kind of fun. An extra hand slot there for that. That's pretty good. Synthetic fabric. We can't do that one yet because this is polymer resin, which is, as it says, a byproduct of crude oil refinement. So we're way off that at the moment, so we won't worry about that one just now. And then we can make gas masks that'll help us put up with the horrible gas that we see around the place. So that's quite cool. I think we'll try and get a parachute for sure. So for this, we just need to make 10 fabric and bring a bunch of cable, apparently. So can I just make... I can make 20 fabric right now. Sounds good to me. The wheat. Where's my man? Getting a bit lost. Getting a bit lost there. Where's he gone? Mycelia, parachute, start research. Lovely. We should be able to get this one, because I should be able to make that much fabric and just grab some rotors from our rotor machine. So let's do that real quick. Hang on, how much was it again? Didn't add it. I should just add it to the to-do list, right? Where's it gone? This one, add to to-do list. There we go. Right, 50 fabric. Where's our... I think that's probably enough already. I can't... Like, it goes very quick. Yeah, we can make 60 fabric now, so that's good. So yeah, I'm just trying to think what else we need to do. So we need to look at the quartz thing, try and make ourselves some cool leg upgrades, and then we'll try and fix the production on our rotor factory before we go by unlocking Mark II conveyor belts. So because I think we should have enough stuff to be able to do that. Right, that's probably more than enough. That is enough, more than enough fabric. So let's just go and grab rotors as well, real quick. How many do we need? 100. Dang, thirsty recipe. Okay. So that's that one dusted. And then the other ones here, we got an alternative way to make fabric. So this is quite interesting because essentially the process of gathering biomass is not, you can't automate it, right? Because you have to go and kill the animals yourselves and then go and you can automate the transformation of their body parts into stuff, but this allows you to essentially make fabric without having to kill animals. So that's quite a useful one. You get like sort of plastic fabric with a different recipe. I think it uses polymer. Maybe I haven't bothered looking into it that much, so maybe I'm wrong. But I think it's a more automated. It's a way that you can do more automation on. Right, but anyway, we can forget him for now. Shall we have a look at our... we were making some ingots here. Hopefully. Where's the top box? There we go, we've got 65 already. That's quite nice. Caterium, let's have a quick look at you then. So I should be able to do that. That's our quick wire dusted. Sick. And now we've got all of these other things to unlock. I think we'll do this one first. So we need to craft 100 quick wire. Have I got enough to do that straight away? 75, very close. Got a few more ingots. Oh, perfect. Hopefully that's going to push us just over. Go on. Oh, 105. Absolutely perfect. So this means we can now get the cool zip wire upgrade, which is going to help us just get around a bit quicker. It's very useful when you've got like long power lines stretching between different zones of your sort of mini factories that you start building everywhere. It's quite tricksy to get the hang of it. We'll talk about it when we start using it. So we're nearly there. 100, go. Perfect. Let's get that claimed. Start that research. Caterium Electronics is another 100. So we'll come back to this one, or we'll do that. Once we've made a few more, once we've processed all of this into ingots, we'll just replace this with a constructor, and then he can just do this same. We'll just put him here instead. He'll feed into these same boxes the quickwire for us. So we'll just have a little mini quickwire factory until we set something up properly. Right, finally, shall we have a look at quartz? Right, so quartz crystals. Let's research that one. Wait a second, no, let's be sensible. We're going to do silica first, because I want to make sure we definitely get enough stuff to make these legs. That is my absolute top priority. So now we can craft silica, and we've got new shop products. And I think they're ones related to glass, because that's what silica lets you do, is glass-related stuff. And we could have told that if I'd gone a bit slower and read the things, because I'm doing it again and going a bit faster. But let's have a look. If I hover this, yeah, look, silica derived from quartz, commonly used to create glass, and for alternative production of electronics. So that's quite useful. But I've got missing materials here. We need 50 silica, so let's just craft some of that. We should be able to easily make 50 silica. Oh, 465. We're fine, lads. We're fine. So we need 50, which seems like quite a lot, and then we'll probably need to get another bunch to even craft the legs. But it's fine for now. We'll just make exactly what we need and unlock that thing. Start research. Boom. Now we can craft those legs. That's going to be great. If I get 200 quartz, I can unlock an inflated pocket dimension. So we could set up another little thing like this to do it, but I'm probably going to just automate it properly very soon. I might just manually craft that off camera, and we'll just we'll unlock those extra inventory slots that way. Let's have a quick look here. Can I just unlock this one then? I think that's fine to do right now. And then that's unlocked us some other stuff. So what have we got? We've got these shatter rebar, which is like fractures when shot, launching deadly debris with a wide spread. So that sounds like it could be quite good, especially compared to the normal rebar ammo. We have to combine it with these crystals to do it. I've never really bothered with much of the weapon stuff, so maybe we'll try and make a sort of little mini weapons factory at some point that does some of all of this. Maybe not fully automated, but maybe one we can drop some things into a box sometimes and it'll make ammo for us. That would be quite good. So I think for now we're good. Now we want to just make those legs. What do we need for that? Where are they? Here they are. So I just need 20 silica. That's all I need. So we can craft a few more silica ourselves in here, and then we should be good. Yeah, we've got tons of quartz left, so that's really great news. The other thing with the purple the sort of quartz crystals you can make, the little, we should probably just craft a few, because you can use them to make signs, which is so useful and helps us not have to remember which box is leaves and which box is wood, for example. So that is cool. Here we go, Blade Runners craft. Oh, guys, I've been so excited for this. I'll try and just demonstrate. So here's running full speed at the moment, and then if we stick these on, oh, that little increase in speed is good. And now we jump much higher, and we can take less fall damage. It's very cool. Now we're a lot faster, and we can do sort of chained jumps like this. You sort of keep building. I don't know if you keep building momentum. It feels like you do. So it's very cool. And we're getting a motor around. So getting around and getting our stuff is going to be a lot better. So I'm very pleased about that. Right, so that was our main research done. I think we've probably got about 15 minutes left of the episode, I think. So we'll just give or take 5 minutes for the little pause we did earlier on. So we need to just figure out how to fix this. We already talked about it. It's because we know that the screws are coming in too slow. So we need to go and unlock that milestone. That's the last thing we'll do today. Get our next. We had a milestone here for Logistics Marks 2. That gives us Conveyor Belt 2, which you can see down here. gives us 120 resources moved per minute, which is very useful. These lovely stackable conveyor poles, which let you neatly make little conveyor highways and stuff like that, very cool. And then we got an upgrade to the lift as well, which also does 120 per minute, so that means we can marry those two up together and get them doing some stuff. Right, so we need to just do a quick tour of the box. The box is to just get some things that we need. So over here we should find... Oh, those big jumps are so nice. Some smart plates, not smart plates, some reinforced plates. We definitely need some of those. We need 200 concrete. I haven't got that much because we ran out while we were running around. So I'll take a couple of stacks and put that lot back. We need 300 plates and 300 rods. So they're just in these boxes. Got enough rods already. I'll just pick up so I've got some spares. I've got enough plates. Oh, I haven't actually. I'm a bit low on plates, so that's cool. Let's unlock that stuff. Boom. Right, so let's just resort that inventory. Off you go, laddo. Go and take that stuff up to the motherland. And we will just go and now upgrade this guy real quick. So, the problem is, as we discussed, the screws need to come in faster. Because he needs 100. So we can we're only giving him 60 at the moment, which means he's running at about 60%, right? Because he's supposed to get 100 screws and he's only getting 60 screws a minute. So he can only run at 60% efficiency. So what we need to do, and this is my favourite way to do these upgrades, I'll show you in a second. But if you select one of these items, there's a nice... You don't have to destroy things. You can just look at a thing that already exists and it will replace it for you. Okay, and it's the same with the belts up there. So we know that they're Mark 1s at the moment. If I click on this, look, we can see we can change them to Mark 2s. That's why they're turning yellow like that. So we will change all of these. But the little pro tip that I like is how you can quickly do it. So if you click on an object with your middle mouse to select it, it will copy that item, and then you can press E to cycle to the next item, and that's a real quick way then to just upgrade that real quick. So now he's done. And you can see they're moving faster, but they've got big gaps. And the reason for that now is not all of this is going to be moving at the same speed. Maybe we can see that if we go up here. So you can see that they're moving quicker, but it's because further up the production line, there will be things that are still too slow. So if you ever notice that, once you're upgrading your belts and you're trying to make them move faster, if they end up with huge gaps like this, or they stop starting, there's going to be problems somewhere in your throughput, which means it's not optimized. So this thing needs to be a Mark II. This belt, do these belts need to be Mark II? No, they don't, because let's think about it. This guy is creating 50 a minute, and this belt can take 60 a minute. So that belt going into this merger is fine. This belt going into this merger is also fine, because they're both running at 50. So it's enough for these two belts to take, but from this merger onwards, it needs to be 120 speed. So if we pop back down the ladder, we should, oh, not going to grab on, but you can see from here, like, our screws are now nicely flowing, much faster. And if we come back and have a look at this guy now, he should now, by the time he's finished making this rotor, have 50 screws, and look, he's already hit that. So that's looking good. He's definitely getting enough stuff. The only thing I just want to double check real quick is some of these might have backed up because of the issue. Yeah, it looks like they have. So I'm going to just clear these machines out real quick. It's just a habit I have. I don't know if you need to do it, because in theory now everything should be, I mean, he's off, look, at the moment, that guy, you can see he is. So everything should be pulling through fast enough now that everything gets used at the correct speed. But because these machines have built up a bit of a backlog, it can make that tricky. So I'm going to just pull all of this stuff out of these guys, and then if we hop upstairs real quick, we'll just clear out the upstairs guys as well, so that they're not full of ingots anymore, and it should just then start slowing everything down and making it go proper speed. So we'll just do this. There we go. I've taken all of those machines back to sort of default now, and hopefully the next time we check in on this, it should be all good. Should be all good. So that's looking pretty cool. Let's, I'll just notice we need some like pillar or something over here. Don't we? Like about here. Oh, zoom mode, please. That's one. I'll do another one there. There we go, that looks a bit better. Oh no, they're not lined up. Oh dear. That means this one's not in the right place. How careless of me. There we go. Got them in the right place now. So that's looking good. Lovely. So we'll let them go. I'm just trying to think if there was any other places that we could put Mark II belts. I think there is. Like, there's loads of stuff we could do. You know, we could now use all of this, because he can do 120 per minute. And now I've got a belt that's fast enough to do that. So I can at least pull out 120, and he can then feed 4 smelters instead of 2 at full, because these guys aren't even at full at the moment, you know? So there's loads of, like, refinement. Getting faster belts makes things way, way quicker. I'm trying to think what was the most useful one. Reinforced plates, was there anything we could do over here? Because what were the machines, what speed were these machines going at? It needs 40 and 60, so that's fine. I don't think there was anything here, was there? That was 2 that we're not quick enough for. Because he's just running at normal. This guy's running slightly under to just make exactly the right number of screws. But I wonder, did we put this on running less? Oh yes, because we could update this now. Let's do this real quick then. So if we wanted to make 5 per minute, we'll have to overclock. Oh no, we've done that for overclocking reasons. That's what it was. You know what? Making 5 a minute is appealing to me. So let's just fix this while we can. So he needs 60 a minute now. And what was the other thing he needed? Oh, come on, let me use it. So we need 30 plates and 60... Oh no, I'm not going to be able to get up there. I'm not going to be able to get up that way. I would like to make the full amount. So that means we need to overclock these slightly. So I think we can do it. Let's do it. We haven't done much. Ooh, I didn't mean to put all 3 in. So we want this guy to make 30 a minute. So I should be able to just do that and that'll be perfect. He is up to like 6.8 watts, look, instead of 4. We'll wing it. We've got loads of power at the moment, so I'm not really bothered about that. And this guy needs to make 60 a minute, and we'll need to give him at least 1 battery first. So now he's on 120%, look. What's that going to take him to? Let's let it catch up. This should update in a second. Does it do it after this current production? It must be. Let's give it a moment. Any second now. Yeah, so now he's increased, look, to 5.1 since we're demanding more of it. But what this should mean now is that we need to make sure that the iron being provided is also increased. So we need, what does he need? 45 iron per minute. And this guy only needs 15, so that's not too bad. But that adds up to what, 60, which is actually perfect for just a normal iron node. So if we come down here, we just need to make sure that these guys... Did we do this like they're feeding 1 each? Or did we manifold it? No, they are feeding 1 each. How much did this guy need again? 45 it was, wasn't it? So we need to make sure we bump you up. Yeah, he's not going to be able to make enough now. Oh, we've made a problem for ourselves here, lads. We have made a problem for ourselves. So what we'll do is we'll increase this one as well. So they're both making 60 now, which is enough ore for what we need. We need to also make sure that the miner is outputting enough. So we'll put you up to 50%. There we go. So he's bringing out 60 ore. These guys are going to be making 60 ingots. And then up here, we just need to make sure now that the ingots are actually just getting shared, is what we're going to do. Oh, it actually looked like we were already doing that. Aren't I clever? So that's fine. He's going to get 30. He needs another 15. He's going to get... Oh, and now the split is actually perfect. Or maybe it was already perfect. Well, aren't I smart? That was cool. We didn't even need to worry about it. Right, so mission accomplished. Onwards. Is there anything else we can improve? Because I think now this is looking real cool because we've got 4 motors per minute being made, which is excellent news. And he's at 97% now, look, so he's nearly back up to 100%. That's really good. This guy should be making 5 of these per minute. And he's ticking up. He's not quite caught up to 100% because we've only just changed everything. And then if we make another one of these for our smart plates, we only need 2 reinforced iron plates and 2 rotors per minute. So we can stack him maybe on the top, or we'll put him somewhere around here. We're going to figure that out next time. We might have to move the storage, maybe split it out. Half go into storage, half go to modes making these. And then, yeah, that should be great, because we'll still have storage filling up nicely, and we'll be able to make those smart plates for the objective. And that's going to be real cool. Maybe we'll make a little highway, a little conveyor highway that'll take us up to here, and we'll feed them straight in. We'll see. Right, I think there was one other place that we could do some faster belts, because I'm loath to like update all of this stuff just yet. It might be that's going to be a big job, but I think we'll just save that to do as a sort of episode by itself. But what we'll do for now is let's go up this way. I think there was some stuff we can improve in the power station, just to make the wood, to optimize the speed that we're making of biofuel. I mean, not that we need to. We've got like 700 in the box waiting. Looks like we've actually processed all of the leaves and wood at the moment, so that's nice. But one of these takes more than we could currently handle. So this takes 60 per minute. Was it this one? Yeah, the leaves takes 120 leaves per minute to make biomass at 600 per minute. And then this guy makes biomass at 300 per minute, which is way too fast coming out for this to deal with. So we're going to upgrade this. Like level 2 is not even enough for this, but we'll do it anyway, because it'll just mean that at least goes as quick as it can. And then what does this guy output? I think he outputs at 60. Yeah, he needs biomass at 120, so at least we know we can give him the biomass at the right speed now. Some of these will back up, but that's not a big deal, I don't think, at this point. He's going to be outputting at 60, so that can stay as a level 1 belt. But he needs an input of 120, so we can upgrade this one. And again, see, that's just, it's so handy being able to just middle click, press E to upgrade things real quick. I love it. And we'll need to upgrade these things as we go as well, just to make sure that all the way back to source now, this left-hand belt has been updated to the correct level. And you can tell the difference by looking at the side of the belt. Actually, it's quite a good. So if you look, level 1's got these little tiny dots, the little lights on the side, and then level 2's got the sort of one dot on its own. And then as they go up, the dot gets bigger and bigger, and it's until like level 5's got like a giant strip light on the side, effectively. They all look quite distinct from each other, and you'll get the feel for what they look like. We'll just upgrade this one to a level 2 as well. And there we go, that should be it. So from now on, our leaves will be going in nice and fast. Yeah, it should be real good. So was there any, I don't think there was any other belts we needed to upgrade here, because the rest of it is really slow. But I think we're probably going to call time on the episode in a second. I just want to have a quick look. I don't think, so this guy was, what was this guy? He's 60 a minute, that goes into there. And then all of these are really slow, they're like 4 a minute, isn't it? Yeah. So we're fine. We've essentially got the most 60 items being shared this much, or was it 100? Yeah, 60 items divided by 12. Is that the right? Did we do this last time? My memory is terrible. So that's actually, oh, there's our 2-hour thing. Perfect timing. But yeah, so we've actually got just enough. I think this is probably peak size. I thought I remembered it being 15 last time, but I don't know where I got that number from. But anyway, we're good. We've got exactly enough biofuel being made. This, we've got a whole bunch here. It's ticking down so slow. The belts are all full. Each of these guys has got 200 biomass in him. You know, so we've got 12 stacks of biomass out there. There's a bunch in this box. There's a bunch all over the belts. Not really worried about that. I might do a little fuel run between streams just to make sure that we've got loads of fuel in there. I'm trying to think about what we do next time. And to cover off, let's just cover off what we did this time, and maybe that'll help us. Oh, look, see, we're so mobile now. We can just jump around the base. It's great. So we built a rotor factory. That was really good. We optimized it using our Mark II belts, so that now our little screws that we can just about see there going in can go in at full speed. So that was nice. We went on a big excursion out of the base to go and find some other stuff. So we found quartz so we could get our nice springy, fast runny legs. So they're very good. And then, yeah, we also got a bunch of other stuff to advance the tech trees like Caterium. I don't know why I always say Caterium. Caterium and some SAM. There's exciting research possibilities in the future for those, for sure. Oh, that's quite good thumbnail material, I reckon, that one right there. We'll press the button. Ding. But yeah, there we go. I think we'll wrap up there. Next time, we'll probably think about finishing off the trees we've got. We need to build the smart plane for our objective. And then we can head into the next phase of the project. Oh, it's very exciting news. Very exciting news. Anyway, thank you, as ever, everybody, for hanging out with me. And I will catch you very soon in the next one.